do you really need to be on 7 different social platforms to grow your reach and build your list? Or do you really only need to be on 1, 2, or 3? If you're asking yourself these questions, then I'm glad you're here, because in today's digital marketing do-over, we're going to cover how to get the most out of your social media strategy by doing less. When we don't get much traction on one social platform, the natural response is to throw more at the problem by joining another social platform. Of course, each time you add a new social platform to participate on, you also add more time required to figure out what to post on that platform. That may also add more feeling overwhelmed to keep up with the platform, and you may also have to do more research here on YouTube to figure out how to get the most out of the platform, which can lead you to having a bigger problem than what you started with. So today's digital marketing do-over is to move in the opposite direction. That is, cut back until you're consistent on the social feeds that offer you the most opportunity to grow your reach and your email list. But I know it's so hard to cut back when everyone is saying that you need to be everywhere to succeed online. But what you may find by making these tough choices is that your reach might not suffer as much as you fear. In fact, there's a good chance you'll do even better by doing less. Of course, the question is, which social platforms should you choose? What I've done is I've listed all my social media options here on one page, and beside each one, I've listed some of the features that come with each option. So the next step is to make some tough choices about which social platforms you want to participate on because they play to your strengths. For instance, here's how I went through the process for my own business. So the first item on my social media menu is Snapchat. I never invested a lot of time on this platform, so I don't know a lot about how to use it for my business. My research really hasn't shown me any compelling reason to start using it now. So for those reasons, I am going to cross it off my list, at least for now. Next up is TikTok, which of course is extremely popular, but the question is, will it grow my reach with my coaching, course creation, and entrepreneurial clients? I'm not sure. And does it really play to my strengths? Let me see. Am I a good dancer? Am I good at lip syncing? Not really. For that reason, I am going to pass for now. Okay, next up is Twitter. And I never got much traction with this platform in the past, so it's going to get trimmed. Next, we have Pinterest, which I really see more as an ad platform rather than a social platform, kind of because it's like a classified ad when you post images there. So I'm going to move that over to my promotion menu, and I'll have to make some tough choices there as well to see if I want to keep that there. So this comes off my social media list. Next we have Instagram, and this platform has a lot going for it. Posts, lives, stories, reels. From what I can see, the reels are really like TikTok. So there's a lot of possibilities to leverage all these features inside Instagram, especially with what I'm doing here on YouTube. And who knows, maybe I'll have some dance moves for those reels. So I'm going to give this platform a check mark. Next up, we have the behemoth, Facebook. Posts, lives, stories, ads. Lots of features here for us to leverage. But even though a lot of people say Facebook is kind of going away, I'm going to keep it because there's still apparently 2.7 billion active users on the platform, so that might be worth keeping on my list. Next up is LinkedIn, which I've been posting on for a while, mainly because my site isn't up yet and I want somewhere to share my longer posts. So for now, this is subbing in for a website, so I am going to keep it. And by now you've noticed the last social platform on my list, which is Google+. But hang on, Brent, that doesn't exist anymore. I know. But it kind of evened out my menu, so I put it on there just for fun. Bye-bye. Now you can do this in your head, but when I do it in my head, it kind of feels like it's more like an idea. But when I use the Sharpie and start crossing things off feels more like a decision and it feels more official. So that leaves me with Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And I will evaluate how I'm doing every 3 weeks just to see if I'm being consistent on each platform and if I'm gaining any traction from my posts. If you want to know why I evaluate results every 3 weeks instead of every week, then scroll down to reason number 10 inside my free report about how to prove the naysayers wrong about your online business by doing less. Now, whether you decide to evaluate every week or every 3 weeks, well, that's up to you. But you're going to have to make a decision when you evaluate those results. Because if you see that you're not being consistent on a platform, take the Sharpie, cross it off your list, and let it go. You can always add it back later if you need to. Of course, if you're being consistent on your social feeds, then that's great. You now have the option to add on another platform if you choose. Or you can up your frequency on your existing platforms to further grow your reach. And the great thing about being consistent and making progress is that it feels really good, even when that progress is small. If you found this video of value, please let me know by hitting the like button or sharing a comment below. I would truly appreciate it. Okay, so I'm off to chase down a new digital marketing do-over. And if you want to see what I found for you, then check back here on this channel next week for a new video, or simply subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Cheers.